Well, I've come to St. Faggon's Museum. Today is the annual food festival, but there's a gardening element to it. But it is a wet and windy day. Very hot now though. But my car is parked on the side of a mountain. And their machine wasn't working, so I had to go all the way down to pay and then walk all the way back up in the mud.
After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.
There we go. Ticket is in the front. Now, gotta try and work out where the show is that I want to see. So the show is free. You just pay for parking, which is £7 for the day. Now, I didn't want to bring you to St. Faggon's because there's a lot to see. But I think we'll come back because it's very busy on the weekends. We'll come back on a Monday or Tuesday when it's really quiet. So today we will just concern ourselves with the food festival. I've just remembered I've left my shirt in the car. You have to keep your wits about you because this was full of sheep up until yesterday. So you've got to do a dance. Dance of the currents. Take 3. Let's try again. So the St. Faggon's Museum is a museum of all things Welsh. And Harry Powell, Harry the Hatchet from Treherbert, he was a barber and his shop was dismantled and brought down here about 30 years ago. But they haven't erected it because last time I asked about it, they said they didn't have the money. So they take buildings of special interest throughout Wales and erect them on these fields. So we might have a quick little look, but we'll spend more time on my next visit. Let's just get inside now before the rain comes. Look at that. It's a beautiful setup there, isn't it? Little cottage with some land in front. I can see they've got ducks and chickens. Here we go then. So this is the National Vegetable Society Welsh Championships, and that's what I've come to see. Now then, what type of person are you? Is the jam first with you? Or is it the cream? This is how I like to do it. Put the jam first, then put the cream first. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, seeing as we're here, we may as well have a look at a few buildings. This building was originally built in 1852 and it was erected here in 1977. This is where they used to grind wheat, oats and barley into flour for the local villagers. Oh, nobody in. Geraint Thomas the miller. He's closed today though. But he is here some days, milling away. That's a little window. I remember them on the high streets. Look at those old windows. That's what I would love. And there's the miller going off back to work to mill some more bread. He's only just activated the water, so it might take a time for the wheel to start turning. And this here is one of the original millstones that they used to use inside. We'll see it turn in round soon. Once the level of the water gets up. Seems to be a 3-story building. Oh, it's a bit dark in here. This is where they used to put the fire on. Let's have a look what's in this building. Now, unfortunately, over by the food festival, there was a lot of live music, which is very difficult to film and copyright and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to head back in the direction of the vegetables. So this is what I've always wanted to show you, is this little street here, where across the street they've got allotments. And every house represents a different point in history. And in the winter, they put the fires on. This is the bedroom. To be honest, this would suit me down to the ground. So this one is 1855. Again, ideal for what I would like. A little fire there. You've got your table. And then you can look at your allotment from the window. This is a dream place for me, this would be. Can you see now where I get my inspiration for the furniture? Look at this, I like this here. Using up the space, little cutch under the stairs. And then through here to the bedroom. Suit me down to the ground. Look at this one. Runner beans. Tin bath, I mean. And flagstones. I could take some inspiration from this one. I remember when tin baths used to be put outside. Up in my grandmother's house. And then what's down here? Somewhere for a few chickens maybe. Oh, the compost pile. Here we are. Look at the view of the street. Ah, that's a new building. That black one. Now, a lot of inspiration. I think I'll get my camera out in a moment and take some pictures. See, so you've spent a few hours in the garden, or you've come out to pick your runner beans, variety Ron the Black. And then you go, right, let's go in now for a cup of tea and boil. And then you can pop in and have your cup of tea. And again, bedroom in the back. So you start to recognise now a lot of the stuff from Too Good to Waste. I've got something similar, not as posh as that one, but similar. And then you could sit by the fire on your little rounded bench. Can show you an outside toilet, yeah? Known as the Tibech. That's where you hovered yourself and plop, it went in. Pigeon cot up there. And then down to the Second World War we have a Anderson shelter. Again, outside toilet with a tin bath. And then this building here, which would be ideal as a shed on my homestead, is a prefab. And there you go. You can be able to see some of the things that I've got in my own house. The cupboard on the left hand side there. Even the chair looks similar. See, this is what I would like my little cabin to be like when it's built. Oh, now this is a bit of me. Look at that. At this size. And the way those stairs are reminds me of my grandmother's house. She used to have a stairs that went up behind the fire. In fact, it gives the head a bit of a spin just to be stood here, looking at that curtain. And then the kitchen through to the back. It even smells the same. And then this one is 80s, I'd say. Even the fish and chips and the cup of tea is out. See, now this one doesn't appeal to me because I remember it. So, but this one you can walk through the kitchen. Here we go. Oh, okay, that's interesting setup there. Bath in the kitchen, and the royal wedding's just happened according to the calendar. Oh, do you remember these? Put the immersion on. What's out here then? Alright, there's some more prefabs and pigeon cots. But let's just walk back through the house and have a look at the modern garden, which is just across the way. You can tell it's modern. It's got a metal greenhouse and not a lot growing in the garden. So we'll come back when it's less busy. See, this is the stuff I'm trying to find. Beautiful street. There we go. This is the proper prefab here that was built after the war. Should have been a temporary measure, but in London people lived up in them up until the 90s.
They had like a proper bathroom rather than having a toilet outside.
Oh, the bedroom here.
The guy that did the fix it up of it called.
We used to have a bath like that in my house. Used to scratch the eyes off you.
That bit of kitchen is through there. Oh. So cute. You're going to be around this.
And then this is the garden of the prefab. Beans aren't doing very well over here because it's in the shade. And look now, this, yeah, see, I can take some ideas here. This is the material they've got on there. We'll have a look in the kitchen now. Do you remember this as a kitchen? This building here was built in 1762. What is it? Is it a house or? Let's have a look. I love the windows. Let's have a look inside. What is it? Is it for cows? No, it's a house.
It's a three-quarter workers' cottage.
Oh, and it's got the smells as well.
Yeah.
Be nice in the winter when the fire's on.
Yeah. We do have the fire down again, but my colleague doesn't lit it today, so...
Let's have a look what's through here then. Oh, this is the bedroom. See, now this is the type of Welsh flannel I've been trying to find for months. Something that really weighs you down in bed. Farm cottages, these are built 1760 and transported here in 1993. Look at that. I'll go inside now when the people come out. Look at the thickness of the windows here. Love it. It's a bit bright on the eyes, I must say. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is a lot later in time though. So.
Yeah, it just seemed like the construction was similar.
Yeah, obviously in the Iron Age they had roundhouses. So it's kind of like having a corner. You can get the coal chucked in the corner or coal corner where it's in the round.
I'm drawn to this red building here. Lovely colour on it. I wonder what it is. Let's have a look. I wonder if there's an entrance around here. Beautiful colour though. Here we go. It's like a plasticine house, isn't it? Hello. Oh, the fire's on.
Yeah, it is. It's coming up towards the end though. Any
Well-
questions as you're looking around, please let me know.
When was it built?
The fire or the house?
The house.
So the house itself is built in 3 phases. The first phase was 1610, and that's what's now the parlour over on that side. The kitchen here was added in 1680, and the dairy through in there was added in 1750. The whole house is decorated as it would have been in about 1800. Okay? Just make sure you mind your heads as you're moving around. Okay? Well, it was absolutely throwing it down first thing this morning. So. Yeah, we got caught in it. I'm very glad I managed to lift it.
Yes, I've got a tutty down. It is certainly smaller. I think you can go upstairs here.
This is how the building was looked in about 1800, and at that point the family are very frugal.
Ah, here we go.
Average height would have been about 5 foot.
Oh, they've made the beds as well last night. Look, there's even a bit through there. That's a good idea for now, isn't it? Put the curtains around the bed. Well, it's been a beautiful day and the sun is out at last, so I'm going to head home now for a good old homemade cup of tea, and I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now.